Hello! Right off the bat, the video looks a little bit different because I feel literally like a father that just dropped his children off at summer camp. And I'm like, be safe, be okay. Because I dropped my camera off and like all of my lenses to get cleaned. It should theoretically take 2 days, which I figure is right before Thanksgiving, because I would like to take pictures, family pictures during this time. We're gonna have family over. It's gonna be a really special, fun event, and it's also right before like Christmas. So I figure now is a great time to get everything in like pristine. If there's anything needs to be realigned or just like generally cleaned, it's a good time to do that. So, but that means that I don't have my camera for the next 2 days. I know. I'm not happy about it either. So I Chris, I actually did not drop it this time. Everything is in perfect working order. It's a free service that they offer. And I'm like, well, if you insist. So tonight is a phone live stream. Got the phone plugged in to OBS. And everything seems to be working. I know the quality isn't quite the same. The sound probably feels a little bit crappier. But that's the sitch. How's your week been? My week has been genuinely amazing. It's been so special. I got to work on 2 different sets, and set is a little bit generous for one of them. It was like a bunch of friends getting together and just making a music video for I have a friend who's a musician, and so we were shooting very like student-y, it was like 4 people including myself doing it. We had a camera op, we had someone that was doing all of the production stuff like not scripty, but like making sure that we were following the storyboard, checking the time. We had me that was what was I even doing? Behind the scenes photography, quote unquote. Really, it was just like if they needed any hands or like someone to hold up this little light. This is a new favorite little toy of mine. It's a little light. It's very small, but we use this a few times just as like a rough backlight, And I wish I could keep it right there. I don't have a good way to keep it. Oh, but that looks so good. What if I could like rig up some little solution to keep this physically like right here? Anyway, so right now this bad boy is just on my bed, pointing at me. Just try and give a little bit of kick right here. Oh my gosh! Okay, congratulations, Beth. I'm so sorry, Beth. And that's hilarious, Beth. In that order. I would love to hear the story of how you scared a customer out of the store, if you wouldn't mind sharing. If it's not, it's totally cool, but I am very curious. Chris, you saw Paul Wilbur in concert and met him as well. Nice! Yeah, my family really loved his music growing up, so pretty much all of his songs you can name and I could sing along with you. Gina, hello! Hi, how's it going? Oh, I have so much homework due after this. Oh, I meant to move this. Okay, technically the laundry pile is not that bad. But that still counts, okay. There we go. Oh, and now you can see it in the reflection in that mirror. Oh dear, oh bummer, oh darn. I have a problem, and that problem is I just have this unhealthy obsession with slates at this point. Have I told you this? I don't remember what I've mentioned on stream and what I haven't, but I got a new toy and it's so fun, and I tightened it and it's very satisfying just to be like, and it's like, this is a real working slate. This isn't a prop like that one right there. This is legit. And I can't I'll just be like absent-mindedly doing something here at the desk and just have this in my hand and just like all the time. So much so, it's so fun. Okay, you promise not to judge me? You promise not to judge me. I got a little pocket one that I put in my bag and carry with me all the time just so I can do a little ing. I need to cover it carefully because I have my contact info on the back in case I leave this anywhere, but also have like the, you know, the thing so that you call out like scene 5. Do you want to know something kind of interesting here with one of these bad boys? So the shot list will say like scene 15, 16, etc. But what you do, what American sets do, you ever wonder how a slate, can I just like info dump on you real quick here for a hot minute? Maybe I shouldn't use this one because it's harder to see. I'll use the bigger one. So let me show you how a slate works. I know Hannah and Ryan, you already know. I know. But like up the top here, you put the production. So, you know, whatever we would be filming here, like, okay, don't judge my terrible handwriting, okay? I feel like I'm judging myself for it. Also, I don't know why, I just like the look of the title being in all caps. I don't think that's an industry standard thing. But I think it looks good. Also, I'm doing this particular one in whiteboard. Actually, let me show you something really neat. You said slate, and I immediately thought of the personal chalkboard used in one-room schoolhouses. You actually had one when you were a kid. Really? That's interesting! Also, hi, Hannah. I'm so sorry. I didn't say hi earlier. I'll use paper tape for this, just because gaffer's tape is a little bit more expensive. But a pro tip here, and this applies not just on slates, but on any whiteboard device. So if you need to write something that won't change on a whiteboard, like, for example, the title of the project, don't write it on the whiteboard. Oh, where's my... Write it on a piece of tape first. So you put a piece of tape. I just have some like very basic painter's tape here. This is not anything, or paper tape, technically. Excuse me, not painters. But it's used all the time with painters. Let me show you what I would typically tape. Also, a little tip with slates too is, or for quick taping, you make the little right angle and then tear, and you have a little flap that you can easily grab every single time. And you have the flap on the new piece too that you can pull up super easily. Fun fact about, they're called slates because they were actually made out of slate stone. It's true, yeah! And you would, like, it was just the clapper bit. All this information was not on it. It was just the boards. And they were not connected. You would literally just, and have to have good coordination on there. Have I talked about all of this? I don't remember. But like, yeah, things that are not likely to change and you do not want to accidentally, you know, erase them. Because the thing with on set is time is money. So you have to, like, if anything goes wrong, it shouldn't be your fault, is kind of the way that I approach things. So, this is how it looks like. Let me grab a Sharpie here. This would be live stream demo. Oh, I didn't. Oops, I grabbed a fine point. Oh, this is gonna look ugly. Don't judge me, okay? There we go. So you'd write the production live stream demo. This is just for, so the whole point, if you ever wondered why they slate, there's two reasons. The first is obviously it's a sync point. You have, when you typically with like productions like this, they record the video and the audio separately so that the audio can be, the sound guy can be anywhere. They don't have to be next to the camera. And there's like 100 other reasons, but honestly, that's the thing that I have discovered, or found the most. And also just, there's many reasons. But the second is if you set up like this is what your thumbnail will be. Every single one of your thumbnails will have, so if you've ever used any editing software and you see like, you import your footage and you have the little, like, the first frame is the thumbnail. So imagine you can scroll through the browser, and every single clip you see exactly the project, the scene, the take, you see everything. So it's super easy if someone says like, hey, or you're putting a bunch of clips together in a scene, and you have this angle, and this angle. Okay, I need everything from scene 15. You literally just scroll through it. It's literally right there. So yeah, you start with, you have the production. Here on roll, this used to be more this used to be more relevant in the film. It's still very much used now. It's just been slightly modified. So instead of putting like which film roll it was, you do a letter for the camera. So your first camera, your main camera, is the A cam. Your second camera, if you're using one, is B camera. So you'd have A or B or C, etc. And then this number is the memory card. You have memory card 1, 2, 3, or like the media. I know like nicer sets don't use memory cards, but whatever, okay? So I have it taped here because I pretty much shoot everything just one cam. So it's just not something that changes a lot. If I need to, I could just rip it out. Scene, so, fun fact, obviously you write the scene number here, like, we're doing scene 15 of the thing. But the reason that I have taped the, military letter code here, Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Delta, Echo, Foxtrot, etc., is because rather than separating, like, scene 15, shot 6, that makes a lot of sense in a storyboard. In like a shot list and everything, but what American sets typically do is they'll do a letter. So you start with no letter. This is shot 1. Shot 2 would be 15 alpha. And you say a word that starts with a letter because B, C, D, E sound too similar. And again, you cannot have any mistakes happen, and if they do, you better not be the reason why. So you do everything you can to reduce any chance of miscommunication. So this would be shot number 2. So this would be scene 15, shot 2, and then obviously the take. So like, if it's been a long day, no. Yeah, I've never had more than 6 takes. Every set I've been on, we've never gotten more than 6. And then, so that's really the critical info. Sometimes if it's important to know, or if I'm filming for myself and I just want to know, oh no, spoilers. At this point now, it's vanity time. You put the director, I don't know, I'll say, I don't know, and then who's like the camera op. So that if there's anything that's wrong with the shots, or the editor, the director knows who to blame. It's literally on here. Obviously you put the date, that helps a lot. So I'm just gonna write this in ISO standard. Now, you might have noticed, oh yes, what I was saying, sorry. I put information like, oh, we're shooting, typically my tape does not go this long, sorry. I should have done it like that. So it'd be like, oh, we're shooting Canon log, like rec.709 or Cinema Gamut or whatever, or like Canon log 3. I might put the white balance if that'll help the editor, but I usually don't. It's not really needed. So, because again, a slate's whole thing is that you are communicating with the editor. No one else is going to see this but the editor. So if you have information the editor, or if the editor will need to know something, this is how you communicate with them. frames per second. I obviously have taped 24 just because that's how I film most things. These black pieces of tape are so fun. There's more information hidden. Like I'm not shooting with a filter, so I put tape over that. You could, the typical way to do things is to like circle. This will give you two options. Day, guess what's under here? Night. I just put black tape to cover the thing that I'm not doing. Interior or exterior. Typically I'm shooting inside. Sync means you're recording audio and video separately, so the editor, when they see this, they know, oh, there's an audio file somewhere that goes with this video. This is not alone. The opposite of that is MOS. That's just, there's no audio file for this, so don't bother looking for one. I don't know, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know why it's called MOS. There's like a, what's the term? Like a theory, but not taken serious, like a fun tall tale. And I'm that guy that just says like moss. But yeah, so I'm sorry, this is just like so cool to me. So I'm just like dumping all of this. So what you would do if you were second AC is hold this up right about here so it fills the frame. You would say scene 15 alpha, take 6, marker, and then clap. Obviously you read out this because then when the editor is looking through the audio files, every file starts with scene 15 alpha, scene 15 bravo, scene 15 charlie, scene 16 alpha, etc. So they know exactly which audio file goes to which take. And then something I had always wondered is, why do you call marker before you do it? Shouldn't it be obvious? You can just say 15 alpha, take 6. The reason you do that, again, just to reduce any chance of miscommunication, is because on the audio file, the waveform, the visual representation of the sounds, you're gonna see a sharp clack, but what if that was somebody that just dropped something right at the same time? And so now there's two. It's like, you know, okay, scene 15 alpha, take 4. There were 2 little clicks there. I clicked this one underneath as well. Which one is the sync point? So that's why you do this, and then you say marker, which tells the editor the next sound you hear will be the sync, the clap. So you could say scene 15 alpha, take 6, marker, and that's what that's about. And then there's a very clear visual, you know exactly when the frame where these two are connected for the first time, that is where the sharp spike in the waveform should be. So that's why you do that. A few little extra things here, because this is so cool. I'm so sorry I'm rambling so much about something you probably don't care about, but if you're doing a shot that's like a close-up on an actor's face and you need to put the slate very close to them, it's super rude to be like, you know, you're right up next to their ear and then you call marker and just like, my ear's ringing now. So what you do is you very carefully do this and you call out like soft sticks. I don't, like, the film industry just has a lot of nicknames for things like the sticks, which also can refer to tripods. That's a whole other thing. So you would say, for this, if it was right, if I'm the actor, this is right up at my face, scene 15 alpha, take 6, soft sticks, marker, and then you just barely clap it. And the reason you do that is it won't show up nearly as large. It might look like a mistake on the waveform. So the editor has to know, no, that really quiet sound, that is the sync. I'm sorry. I'm almost done. Final thing is, yeah, I'll skip like AB Mark, like syncing multiple cameras. I'll just do the fun final thing, and that is second sticks. So sometimes, if you capture, like, say something happens on set and you happen to capture it on camera with sound, but you didn't slate it first, or if, like, say you're working with like explosions that are sound activated and will set them off, or any situation where you can't sync at first. Maybe you're like kind of rushing, or maybe you have the camera in a very precarious situation, very carefully focused. You just action, you do the action, and then you call second sticks, or excuse me, I'm sorry, second sticks is different. What am I saying? Tail slate. I'm sorry, I'm sure Ryan, you were screaming at me, and that means you're just gonna sync it at the end. And you do that, you hold the slate up like this for a second. So the editor, again, knows what you're doing, and then you slip it around, say what it is, and clap it. That is a very basic rundown of a slate. And I am having so much fun. I don't know if you can tell. I definitely made the right move, changing my major to this. So I am so incredibly happy. Ryan will sometimes say specific editing notes when he's filming a video. Yes! Usually it's like, I'm gonna put a sound effect here, or that last take is definitely the one I want, or something. That's also a thing. It's not, as far as I'm aware, it's not usually said out loud, but they have like the, there's like a scripty or someone that's like writing down notes on set, and they'll say, like they'll put a little star, they'll write down scene 15 alpha take 4 dash messed up line, scene 15 alpha take 5 dash focus was off, scene 15 alpha take 6 dash star, which is like, it's a good one, or their favorite. So that is, yeah, so that's like a totally thing. But when sorry, I didn't finish reading your messages. But when I started to rough cut for him before we were married, he would include some very sweet thank you messages to me in the midst of takes. That is so cute. That is so wholesome. I love that. Okay, that's adorable. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Now we don't use a slate, we just clap to sync the audio and video like old school Blimey Cow. Throwback to Jordan's red hands from clapping so much. Honestly, I still don't know how they did every single take a separate cut. For the amount of cuts that were in the old school Blimey Cow videos, having to sync, I know he would just throw them into pluralize, but even still, yeah, and that's totally a valid way to do it. Like, this is more for if the editor is someone not you. This is like to communicate with the editor. But if you know what you're doing, then yeah, that works just as well. Okay, I have just gone on and on and on. I'm so sorry. How has your week been? What's been something exciting that's happened for you? I'm thriving right now. Definitely made the right call with switching my major. I'm so incredibly happy, and yeah, feeling good. Feeling really, really good. Yeah, I am the editor. I am the one who edits. So, yeah, got a little baby slate right here. It's so cute. And this is actually, it's not a travel slate. It's intended for much more close-ups. Like, if I do this, can I zoom in on this camera from the back? No, okay, shoot. That would have been cool. Wait. Oh no, I can? Can I zoom in? Oh, I can! So if you're doing like a close-up on an actor's face like this, and you're physically close, the slate just won't fit. So what you do is you get one of these little mini ones. You see that? And you can fit everything in. And then you would definitely soft sticks this bad boy. So that's that. Oh, and get super wide. Oh, hello. Welcome to my entire bedroom here. What if I did the rest of the stream like this? Oh, you can see my water bottle, my bottle of water. Oh, you can see the laundry over there too. You can see how the professional way I've set this up. Okay, maybe we won't do the stream like this. There we go. Whoa. Whoa, what was that? Whoa. Wait. Oh, the center stage. I could do the portrait, but I feel like this looks fake and kind of annoying to look at for a while. Here we go. This is so dramatic. This is not it. I'm having way too much fun, can you tell? Randy, hello. Yeah, I'm okay. I'll just let what physically is in focus and not. My week was my week's been good. Drove a block on public road a couple times this week. Let's go. You are braver than me. That's super exciting. I'm so happy for you, man. That's super cool. Best of luck. My week was so full. The best part was attending an audio drama convention. Yo! We got to hang out with friends, make network connections, and have lots of fun. That's so cool. That's perfect for y'all. I'm so cool. I also got to meet one of the writers for my childhood favorite audio drama and thank him for the impact he's had in my life because of his writing. Fantastic moments. That's so special. And I bet anything that you made him so incredibly happy. Like, bless you. That is, imagine receiving that. Somebody coming up to you and saying that. That's so cool. I'm really glad that you got to do that. That's so special. I'm gonna drink my bottle of water. And then, after you're done with the shoot, you just get the little flap, tear it right off. And typically I use one of those little like mini erasers that fits on the back of an expo marker. So it's literally on the marker so I won't lose my erasing thing. But that's all the way over there. And this is right here. There we go. Oh, that's a little whack. I don't know what's up with that little mark right there. Love that. Anyways, that's a problem for future Chris to deal with. Oh, it's so satisfying. I've also learned how to slate with one hand, which I didn't know how to do beforehand. If I cover it like this, yeah, I also have another expo marker taped to the back of the slate, just so I never lose. I never go without a marker. Again, just making sure that if something goes wrong on set, it's not your fault. I have a minimum of 3 markers on me at all time. And that is 3 expo markers, 2 thin expo markers for writing on one of the tiny slates, and 2 Sharpies for writing on the tape, and 1 regular pen, just in case I need to like sign any paperwork or anything. Pens and tape hold up the film industry. So, sorry. Anyway, it absolutely exhausted me. Oh my gosh, I don't have the comments pulled up. Oops. Hang on, the link is for the old thing. I'm so sorry. Oh, that's so embarrassing. How long has it been? I guess the entire stream. I just did not think to put the comments up. That's so embarrassing. There we go. That's a... Oh, there we go. There we are. Okay, well, we're just not gonna mention that. Stack the expo markers together to make a lightsaber. I think I mentioned I also was so upset that I went out and bought like 25 expo markers. 5 packs. Anakin is gone. I am what remains. I am not your failure. No, this is the Obi-Wan pose right here, right? I'm not the biggest Star Wars guy, but I know like the general gist. There we go, sorry. It absolutely exhausted me though, so I've been in recovery mode ever since. Very fair. It was a special moment for the writer too. Ryan Eliana, and I got a picture with him too. That's so cool. I'm really glad that you did that. Oh, I forgot I have more markers in here, in my drawer. Check this out. It keeps going. It keeps going. How far can we stack these? Oh goodness, at what point does structural integrity become a problem? Can you tell I got fed up with not having enough pens? Oh, it's still going. I have to put this on the floor. Check out this absolute sheer monstrosity. Once it's done, I'm gonna step out and show you. And these are just the pens that were at my drawer. I have more in my bag over there. Do I have a problem? Absolutely yes. Oh my gosh, I have to stand. Hang on, check this out. Check this out. This thing is taller than me. Oh, actually, no, it's not. Not yet. Can you see? Oh, you can't see the whole thing. Can I'll grab 2 more pens from right here, and then that would require me to put this down. Is there even a place in my room where you could physically see the limit of this? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to pop on the wide angle camera. Oh, ta-da! Oh my gosh. Okay, check. Hang on. What kind of fresh Frankenstein monster is this? Let me swap to the ultra wide camera. There we go. Okay, you ready? Oh, here we go. You can see the whole thing right here. Oh no! It got Darth Mauled. There we are. Ta-da! Ah, no! Rip in peace. Ripperoni and cheese. So, oh yeah, this is the little bit at the end. Thank you for that. And then all of the tape. There's so much tape and markers and just boring stuff like screwdrivers, gloves, scissors, more tape. Oh, and don't forget the tape. Ugh. I could, has there been any character in Star Wars that has 2 dual lightsabers? Like, besides Grievous? This is the way. Since it's all black, does that make you the Mandalorian? Much to ponder right there. Much to ponder. Whoops. There you are. Is that what you wanted? I have to take these apart one by one here. Did you mention tape? Oh yeah, did I mention tape? Tape is pretty important. I don't think I've mentioned it yet. Oh, also tape. You really can't forget tape. I joke, but genuinely, and there's like so many different kinds of tape for absolutely every different purpose. You have paper tape for things like markers on the ground, or just anywhere like you need to put something that will not leave a residue no matter what. Gaffer's tape is so much oh, and also paper tape bends super easy. Gaffer's tape, which is, let me show you a gaffer's tape. I'm sorry, is this not the most interesting thing in the world? Ooh, where's my thick thing of tape? Yeah. This is not duct tape, even though it looks like it. But gaffer's tape is this really, I don't know what kind of texture, how you call that, but it tears like along the fabric line, so it tears super cleanly, and it holds so tight. It's very structurally sound. It does not pull off very easily. So you need to make a bit of an effort with that. But I love gaffer's tape because it is strong AF. It will hold absolutely anything. And it typically comes off clean, unless it's kind of hot, then it'll leave a residue. Oh, spoken like a true Midwesterner. The Matlocks have rubbed off on me. And you can reuse it. That's the thing, is you can take it off and it'll generally hold on to its stickiness. But it tears super. Well, this is embarrassing. Let me try it again. It tears super cleanly and super easily. So like this is check this out. Clean. Look at that sharp line. I'd like to see duct tape do that. No, the duct tape is also used a lot on set, and painter's tape, and pretty much every single different kind. Whew, I have talked about the most boring things tonight. I don't know why you're still here. But I'm really passionate about this. It's so fun. It's so special. It's so cool to me. I guess, in fact, I don't even know if I have any pictures, but like, I've always been fascinated visually with slates. Let me see if I can find a photo of my... I actually don't... I don't know if... Wait, hang on. Hang on one quick second. Do I have photos of my childhood birthday that was like movie themed? I'm really trying to find it right now and failing at the moment, but it was such a memorable experience. And I think it was 2005? This is super enthralling, isn't it? Jeopardy music. I know, I'm feeling pressure. I'm feeling pressure! I honestly am not totally sure I remember there being pictures of it. 2006? Oh no, I did not. I don't have any pictures of it. No! But like, it was movie themed, quote unquote. So everything was slate themed. So like, I had a slate. My mother made like a square cake and then made the top look like a slate. And then like had cut a little, a little long bit and kind of put it at an angle so it looked like a slate. She bought, I don't know where she got this, but she found a slate themed piñata from like Party City. And yeah. And it really stuck in my mind. And so, yeah, I don't know. I'm just fascinated with these little tools. Please make a video about your obsession with slates. So funny thing, I did. I just shot it the other night. I have not had time to edit it. It's not just about slates, like it's kind of more of a life edit, update. But I'm really proud of the lighting and the way it looks. Put a lot of work into it. By a lot of work, I mean about like an hour, but still. And yeah, so this will hopefully come out by the end of the week if I get any free time to edit it in between all of the Thanksgiving excitement. But feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty good. And I mean, okay, admittedly, the slate, excuse me, it's just like a passing comment, like it's a joke. But it's mentioned in it. Do I have a problem? Perhaps. But you know, this is what I need to do about my slating problem. I don't know if the connection right there was obvious or not, but anyway. Oh, I also, did I already show this? I think I might have. A little one on my keychain that I carry around now. And it's just the plate. It's not the clapper itself is, you know, I don't think that would physically work. But always have one with me just in case anyone's ever getting like a super tight eye macro and needs a shot. So that's physically with me all the time. This is usually in my bag just so I can kind of absentmindedly play with it. I don't know, there's something so satisfying about that sound. You know what I mean? No? Am I just talking nonsense and everyone's like, haha, it was funny for a little bit, Chris, but now we're getting a little bit concerned. There we go. Calm down. We don't need to shake that much. We're okay. But yeah, my classes are going really, really well. Feeling really good about just the future. I have all A's except for one class that I have a B in, but we don't need to talk about that one. It's because I missed a few days because Andrew and Sammy were here, so I don't regret it at all. Yeah, but other than that, I got all A's in my classes, and I'm low-key still feeling kind of proud about that. Yeah, I'm once again still very hopeful, very excited for the future. It's also finally friggin' cooling down temperature-wise here. It's getting cold, and I'm living for it. I love it. It's getting a little windy. It's getting a little fiery, but you know, I don't know if you heard. I don't know if it made like interstate, not international. What's the term for that? Domestic news? Interstate? No, it wouldn't be interstate. Yeah, it would be. It wouldn't be intrastate. It would be interstate news about the 10 fire. What's the term for that? For something that like national news. Look, okay. It's been a long week. Okay. It's gonna rain a lot tomorrow. Oh boy. Oh, joy. You should make a skit about being obsessed with slaves. Like you make the feel of an Alcoholics Anonymous documentary. Oh, goodness gracious. I need to be very careful with that, but like, I can't. I do love the thought, just the shot of me in bed, asleep, drooling, my hand draped over the side of the bed, and you just see. Like, that is a funny shot. I don't know how I could work a whole thing in. Also, it has little magnets on here to make sure that they clap, to make sure that it like stays closed and it doesn't like clap and then bounce open. It's a single solid. Satisfying. Again, just trying to remove any chance of anything going wrong, or more specifically, it being your fault. Because on a set, time is money. It's all about time. Secret Life of a Vlogger 4. Oh, that would be fun. I haven't watched those in so long, honestly. I miss it. And I kind of went like, what were they like again? It's been so long. That was when I first moved here. The first one, that was in 2016. Next month and a little bit more, that will be 8 years ago. Yeah, we were all very different people then. I just want to I won't make it like a whole thing, but Oh yeah, there it is. 1, 2, 3. I worked really hard on the second. Way more than the third, but the third was super fun. Do you wanna real quick go on a little nostalgia binge here? Oh my gosh, that's right, because I only had one battery. So that camera was not turned on. The sound was added in post. It's a little secret for you here. Can I pop out the comments? There we go. Whoops, I'm smart. There we go. Oh boy. I'm ready to cringe. This was also all done in one day.
Perfect life.
Oh, I'm off.
Isn't easy.
I'm off.
It takes
my head is too
tens
close.
or sometimes even hundreds
Ooh, look
of
at that shutter speed.
different shots to get that, like, you know, perfect
This is a great example of I'm so much
candid
better than anyone else.
moment. You know, when in reality, you know,
I wouldn't fall
there are
victim
no
to this.
candid moments. And it's not just Instagram, really.
That was the last
It's
shot of the whole project I got, I
All
believe.
of the social media platforms that I have to stay completely
missed that
on
shit.
top
I missed
of.
what I would
From,
fit into that
you know,
shirt.
from Twitter to Snapchat to Facebook, to the mother of, you know, my online presence, YouTube.
young
Man's
this
algorithms.
baby
Can
is.
you
He
look
could
upon me with
not-
favor?
He didn't need to shave
I
every
have
day.
to maintain a deep hold on my online presence. Every, you know, tweet, every snap, every post, it must, like, stay consistent to this character.
Also, that shape was all
or
added
maybe
in post.
persona would be a better
Everything that
word.
is in this was on a tripod.
that
Like
I've,
this
you know,
shape
that
right
I've
here,
created. It's
totally
really
fake.
a fine line, you know, writing for a YouTube video, of being, you know, hashtag relatable to the millennials.
I like the lighting setup in
But
it.
yet
The
making
background's a
sure
bit
that
hot,
you,
but
like, you know, don't have
it's not
any
terrible.
visible
Oh, my old
flaws or,
computer.
like, show any personal
still
issues
in my
ever.
closet. That
And,
was
like,
my dad's computer.
because
his
of
work
that,
computer.
writing can take anywhere from, like, a few days to a few days, because that friggin'
We are
weekly
in the
deadline.
attic right
You know,
now.
rewrites and rewrites and rewrites and rewrites and
was the era of
rewrites. It's
YouTube.
got to be, like, funny and yet serious, and it has to be it has to make the favor of the YouTube algorithm, which, you know, is extremely, like, fickle, and it changes, you know, constantly. And, you know, once the writing process is over, that's where the crap gets real. Set design, a nightmare, an absolute nightmare, because everything has got to be completely immaculate. Sometimes I
tweeting.
spend the entire time that I scheduled for shooting just, you know, rearranging the flower pot to make sure the angle, the leaves are all facing in an
That was
aesthetically,
during the
like,
snapback
pleasing
era.
way, because everyone
When I was trying
has
to be
to
Avi
believe
Kaplan and
that
always wearing something on my head. Like
I live
beanie.
a
Or I thought I looked so good
perfectly
on a
clean,
snapback.
immaculate life. So finally, you know, the writing and the set design and everything is all finished. It's perfect. So now it's time to shoot. And this is where things get, you know, this is where the crap really gets real. I prepare for this momentous task with, like, you know, an hour of meditation, followed by
I would.
you know,
I don't like that.
an hour of a yoga, and then follow that with
Making
an
fun of a
hour
religion.
of personal grooming. It's just stuff like, you know, shaving and brushing my teeth and eyebrow waxing, you know, the usual, the works. It may look like I'm, you know, carefree and having fun, but in every frame, like, captured, running through my mind is, like, I guess you could call it a checklist. You know, showing teeth, check. Eyes wide open, you know, check. eyebrows at an optimal height, you know, to convey interest, but not like anger or over the top. It's more than acting, really. It's imitating an idealized person, I guess. And this never ends.
Oh no, maybe this was
being
the last
a
shot.
YouTuber.
Because that lighting looks a lot different.
is-
That is evening lighting.
It's so much more than just being comfortable in front of a lens. It's really this burden that I have to pretend like I'm not even carrying. You know, once the camera's put away, and everybody has like left the party, I'm all alone. You know, that's when I can let my guard down, let the smile droop. You know, I finally feel free enough to... Is that a camera? You said there'd be no... Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy Chris Howard here with another crazy video for you guys.
Wow, it's so deep. It's so deep. Hearing Chris narrating over Chris will never be normal to my brain. Same. Like the second one, I worked hard
So
to
since
make
our
it
last
look good. Oh, and I captured
Video
it.
together,
Nice.
people have been asking how I like actually
I
go
tried to recreate
about
the lighting.
making a
I
video.
still like that lighting. It's a bit
so-
bright for me, but it's very high key.
I figured, hey, I'll call you guys back and pull back the curtain, if you will. How's it all start? Honestly, like, it'll be like a single sentence that just pops in my head. You know, like the basest, I guess, essence of the most condensed version
Still true to
of
this
an
day,
idea.
though.
And then that I take and I expand upon that with a script. You know, I really flesh out the concept, which I usually have to spit on my phone like right next to me so I can quickly glance in between takes. Yeah, the shooting itself actually usually only takes like 30 minutes. Now granted, that's like 4 minutes of actual content and 26 minutes of me stumbling over my tongue, you know? So once everything's all shot, I pull it into Premiere, and usually over like the course of a few hours, all my,
editing
you know,
Premiere.
imperfections and mistakes disappear with, you know,
I was
a
proud of that
simple
shot.
like tap of the delete key. I basically
Render your timeline,
become,
Chris.
you know, flawless. Really, it's art. You know, it's like a beautiful painting, but it's 24 of them a second. And finally, the payoff. Just go to youtube.com, upload, just drag and drop, and you're done. Now you can sit back, relax, and enjoy scrolling through the gushing comments that your most dedicated fans leave for...
Look at that. That is so 2016.
Crap. Oh. Crap. This cannot... Turn that camera off!
That was my grandma holding the camera, by the way.
Remember when I drag and drop the final video?
Oh, a note that I was really proud of is like everything before this moment is super bright and saturated, and then I switched picture profile to make it more like natural
Go to
and
YouTube?
flat.
I may have selected the wrong file, and now my uncut, unedited video is public. This is the end. Oh, Chris, I don't think anyone's gonna see. Yeah, well, look at the numbers. People are seeing it. People are seeing it, all right. Oh, Chris, why don't you just take it down? Well, I would if I could. But some people have re-uploaded it on side channels, so I can't exactly do that now, can I?
Issue a takedown notice.
So it's been 24 hours, and I've given it a lot of thought. And
The only time I've gotten a
freaking out is
to look good.
counterproductive.
And also, I
need to
will
deal
do a
with this
cash
situation
fact.
in a, calm and
Cash fact, sorry.
rational way. Which is why I'm going to delete my channel and every single social media account in my name. Maybe I'll stay on LO. No one uses LO.
Wow, throwback to Elo.
Yeah, Chris has been looking a little down lately.
So apparently some of my friends have been releasing their own unedited videos as some sort of like challenge. There's a new tag going around. Considering my stupid mistake.
Well, I felt bad for him, so I put the word challenge in his title when he was asleep. His friends on the internet seemed to like it.
I don't know what's up with that weird composition.
I'm a genius. I'm a revolutionary. I create the future!
Oh, this is a book I'm reading for school. Oh, it's down here. Sorry. Yeah, Grandma. Hang on, sorry. My setup got all messed up. Oops. There we go. Okay, oh, it's cast fact time. You know what time it is?
We just got a cast fact. We just got a cast fact. We just got a cast fact. Wonder what it is.
Unless the Twitter website takes forever to load. It's getting there. Oh, okay. Here we go. Cast fact. Tic Tac were first introduced by Ferrero in 1969 under the name Refreshing Mints. In 1970, the name was changed to Tic Tac after the distinctive clacking sound made by the pack being opened and closed. Really? I never knew why they were called Tic Tacs. I always kind of figured, oh, it's the sound of them rattling around. That makes sense. Huh. I'm not going to lie, I am a sucker for a good Tic Tac. But you know what is the candy that I will die for? Mentos. I'm a sucker for mint. I love mint. It is without a doubt my favorite taste in the world. If there's ever any mint ice cream, going for it. Anything mint flavored, I will chew on mint leaves. Toothpaste, I look forward to brushing my teeth. I love mint so much. That's so interesting. So yeah, I probably should finish up. I think Tic Tac is a much better name. Yeah, Refreshing Mints. Yeah. There we go. So I'm probably gonna wrap this up pretty soon. Oh, the Zim fact. There are more twins now than ever before. Huh. I don't know what to make of that. Neat. Huh. That's interesting. Oh, minty. Yes. Yes, mint tea is where it is at. Let me tell you what. Oh, hello. I'm gonna have to go here, but I hope that you have an incredible Thanksgiving, surrounded by people that you love, or surrounded by the an internet community that you love and that loves you. Yeah, it's gonna be a really good rest of the week, and I'm very very, very excited. Holton is here. Time to extend the stream by an hour. Honestly, I'm so sorry, Holt. I'm so sorry. Oh, you missed a whole rant about slates. Like, just absolutely everything that you don't need to know. This week 9 years ago was when I first started watching your videos. Wow. I genuinely don't remember the first time that like you commented on one. It's just like always been a thing in my life. Wow. Stay streaming, especially if the real stream was inside us. But yeah, thank you so much. Oh, Bolton. Yeah, these are the slates that I have talked to you ad nauseum about over the phone. Yep, this is a legit production slate. It's not the most fancy, but it works. And then the little insert slate, aka my portable one. You missed. I went on a whole thing about how to use it, and like how I have the Alpha Bravo Charlie Delta Echo Foxtrot thing. The vibe is really loud. Thank you for saying that. So sorry. Let me pull it down a touch. Thank you. And yeah, so I just went on this whole thing about how to. If you're wondering what that cross is, that's a marker that I've taped to the back, so I'm never without a marker on this. So I'm just gonna be doing this all week, just absent-mindedly. That was a terrible slate. There we go, that's solid. You need to like commit, you need to really squeeze your fingers together to get a clean, and not to have it wiggle all over the place. Because that's no good for anyone. You know, like this versus that. There's a solid. I need to stop right now, or I will extend this stream by an hour, and nobody would want all of that. Stay leaking, stay licking, stay slating. There, see, that's a good one. That's wholesome. I like that. Making mint tea video. That like an old school baking video, but it's literally just making tea. It's putting a tea bag into water. That would actually be so funny. Like a let's bake together, baking with Chris. And then it's a 1 second video of just like this. That's so funny. That's such a funny idea. Wait, I like that. There's a comedy in there somewhere. Stay creamy. Stay rested. So true. Stay thankful. See, that's wholesome. That's good. We should stay thankful. Quick, ask him another slate question. Honestly, I will go on. I will go on. Do you want to hear about syncing A and B and C cameras? Do you want to stay slating? Moving on. Yeah, I hope that you have an incredible rest of your week. Stay sative, stay positive, stay not nauseous. So true, honestly, so true. Stay mashed potatoes, stay green beans, because I can't. Oh. Stay stuffed. I don't know about that one. I feel like there's enough innuendos in these endings. I don't know if I can add that one, Chris. And on that note, stay thankful, stay positive, and most importantly, stay wiped. Wait, there we go. Happy Thanksgiving!